Hi, so you remember from the last video that we'd done a quick fix in our garden for the first couple of seasons. We'd filled it up and jam-packed it with perennials. So now it was time to get the plan in action of what we really wanted to achieve in this garden. So I drew up a design, I knew what I wanted to create, and it was time to clear out and properly start the proper design of the garden. We had to get the professionals in for the main part, but we did a lot of work ourselves to really get started and sort of keep costs down. So the first thing we did was cleared and hacked back all that shrubbery and overgrown sort of bushes at the back of the property. So that was a lot of hard work. Then we painted all the boundaries. The boundaries were scruffy fencing, but you know, they were sturdy enough. We could work with them. So I chose this slate grey, which was quite scary when it first went on, and I thought, what have I done? Especially when we started in midwinter and it just looked battleship grey. But I knew I wanted a really strong backdrop. It's really important in small gardens to really think about your background. So that was the next stage, and then it was time to start ripping out and levelling. It's the worst part where you feel, what have you done? You're making it worse. We've got this pretty garden, it's fine, what are we doing? And then you turn it into a mud bath. However, you stay strong, you know that it's going to be worth it in the end and make such a difference. So here's the process. We levelled the ground, we did a lot of groundworks ourselves, we prepared it all, we ripped out those old sleeper beds, we chopped and hacked back everything that we could, we rescued our perennials, potted those up, and then we got the pros in. Made the new steps, and hallelujah, the joy of my life was that log roll was gone. That was ripped out and replaced with inexpensive new sleeper oaks. And then the garden really started to take shape. You could see the strong geometric shape really made such a difference. It pushes out the boundaries and makes the garden look so much bigger. So we chose a smooth sandstone for the paths and the walkway, and to make a strong shape with the small units around the edge of the path, and then the main step with a bigger slab. Next step was to get the deck laid, and again I went for a quality material. I think it's worth it with decking. I chose Iroko decking on a smooth board, which is a hardwood with this lovely rich tone, and it doesn't need any treatment, so that was great for us. Last but not least, it was time to fill up with a few extra plants. I chose some more perennials and some grasses for a bit of movement. I also had a little shady corner that I needed some texture and some structure, so I chose ferns and some box balls to really fill that corner. So already we're only one summer in, and what a difference it's made. We've got great backdrop, we've got great planting, we've got strong geometry and some lovely materials. We've got a lovely space now for outdoor entertaining. It leads directly from our dining and kitchen area, all at the same level. Really useful deck that's weathered in beautifully and silvered up nicely. And those quick growing perennials have just exploded and filled the space beautifully. So now we're back to the beautiful, pretty garden that we created in the first season, but now we've got structure, we've got strong shape, and we've got a garden that's going to stand the test of time.